It's our downtown.
You can't beat it.
Welcome.
Rediscover.
Rediscover the magic in Minot.
2020 has been a year. So I tell you what, let's focus on something positive. How about a Citizen of the Year? This year for the State of the City, we are going to be looking for one individual who has done magic things in Minot. There's a catch though. I want you to submit the application, or rather the provenance that explains why that this individual deserves the Citizen of the Year award for the City of Minot. So I want you to grab a phone or anything else that you can record on and make your submission. Even if you don't know how to run a camera phone or recording device, we can certainly help you out right here in the Minot Public Library with some great people that can even teach you a new skill. But you know what? We're going to make this even a little better. The winner of the Citizen of the Year is going to have a $1,000 donation made in their name to their favorite charity right here in Minot. That is all compliments of First International Bank and Trust here of Minot, and even for doing such a great job of making that submission, the person that is submitting the video is going to be given $100 in chamber bucks, courtesy of North Dakota Farmers Union Insurance. So, how do you get those submissions? Well, we'll show you how.
What makes Minot magic for me is the way our community comes together. There is no other community that is able to come back from a setback like Minot.
Are we ready to go live?
I think so.
Okay. We'll go ahead and call the special city council to order for today, Friday, November 20th, 2020 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I do want to ask that all members in attendance and those here at the dais go ahead and put their phones or electronic devices on silent or vibrate, and we'll keep the distractions down to a minimum. We do have a couple of aldermen and alderwomen joining us by phone as well, hopefully as our prospective city manager. Roll call, please.
Evans? Here. Dancer?
Here.
Olson?
Here.
Pittner?
Here.
Padrigula?
Here.
Ross?
Here.
Sitma?
Here. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 3 on our agenda is approve appointment of the city manager Harold Stewart. The recruitment firm GOV was hired in July to facilitate the research for the city manager position for the city of Minot. After the firm advertised the position, reviewed resumes, interviewed candidates, and conducted background reviews, the city council, as well as community stakeholders, conducted interviews with 3 potential candidates. Harold Stewart was selected as the preferred candidate and offered the position. Contract negotiations took place and agreed upon contract is attached. The recommendation to city council is to approve the appointment of Mr. Harold Stewart as city manager for the city of Minot and authorize the mayor to sign the contract on behalf of the city.
Mr. Mayor,
Alderman Ross.
I move we approve the contract and approve the appointment of Mr. Harold Stewart as our next city manager.
Motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Pittner. Do we have Mr. Stewart on the phone?
Yes, I'm here, Mayor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stewart. I appreciate you joining us, and I would just look to any of the aldermen or alderwomen to see if we have any questions prior to a vote. Seeing Alderwoman Evans.
When is the start date?
Look to our city attorney as our human resource director. I think that is in the contract.
Excuse me. Mr. Mayor and Alderwoman Evans, the start date is in paragraph 2 of the agreement and it's December 28th, 2020.
Awesome.
And just for Alderman Padrigula identified 2 typos within the agreement, so I will be correcting those and sending this to Mr. Stewart for his review. It's in paragraph 5C, which references life insurance, and the actual text of the paragraph references long-term disability benefits, so I was just going to switch that to life insurance benefits. And then there's a bracket that remained in paragraph 8B2 near Mr. Stewart's name, so I was just going to remove that bracket. So if that's okay with the city council and Mr. Stewart, I'll be making those changes and sending that again.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Mr. Stewart, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Just my family and I are excited about the opportunity, and we're grateful for the confidence of the council and the community to give me this opportunity, and I look forward to being there and helping.
Appreciate it, Mr. Stewart. Speaking for myself and a number of other people that went through the interview process, we're very happy to, 1, be at this point, and 2, to have you come and rise to the top for, of course, the candidate pool, and trust in your abilities, and look forward to working with you as well. Ideally, we would hope to have you here to be able to sign on the contract, but given all of the circumstances, and understandably that you don't have a contract signed yet, to put in notice on your current place of employment. Understandably that this is certainly the best given, again, the circumstances. But we look forward to bringing you into Minot, getting you up to speed, and working closely with you in the days, weeks, and months and years ahead. So absolutely appreciate the opportunity. Any other discussion before we vote? Second call. Final call. Seeing none, motion is to approve. Please call the roll.
Ross,
Yes.
Sitma,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
Janser,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Pittner,
Yep.
Padragula.
Yes.
Motion is approved unanimously. Congratulations, Mr. Stewart. We again look very much forward to seeing you here in late December in the city of Minot. Number 4 on our agenda. The executive session, City of Minot's contract with Cypress Development LLC for the construction and management of the Renaissance and central parking ramps. Next item on the agenda is the executive session for the following legal matters as described. City of Minot contract with Cypress Development LLC for the construction and management of the Renaissance and central parking ramps, 51, 2018, CV 518. Legal authority for closing this portion of the meeting is North Dakota Century Code 4404, 17.1, 19.1, and 19.2. The topic or purpose of this executive session is for an attorney consultation and discussion of potential litigation strategy and or guidance for negotiation strategy and negotiating instructions. At this time, a motion would be in order to discuss the next topic in executive session rather than in an open meeting. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Pittner. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Ross. Any discussion on the motion? Second call on the motion. Final call. Please call the roll.
Pittner,
Yes.
Padragula.
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
Sitma,
Yes.
Evans, Janser,
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Motion is approved. The executive session will be recorded, and all members of the governing body are reminded to limit their discussion during the executive session to the announced topic. Any collective decision, collective commitment, or other final action by the governing body must occur after it reconvenes in an open meeting, unless final action is specifically required by law to be taken during the executive session. The prohibition on taking final action during the executive session does not apply to providing guidance or instructions to our attorney or negotiator. We will now ask members of the public who are attending the meeting to leave the room. We anticipate the adjourning of the executive session and reconvening the open portion of the meeting at approximately 1:38.